Born in Westwood, New Jersey, to the surprise of some, but fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil, here is the perennial welterweight contender, Vicente Luque. Some might call his style meat and potatoes, but it's filet mignon and the best potatoes you've ever had, because this guy can strike, he can grapple. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, hasn't always leaned on that in the octagon, has been a knockout artist at times, but you know, when the welterweight contender, Vicente Luque, shows up in your bracket, you are in for a fight and potentially a brutal night, and that is a fact of which his opposition tonight is acutely aware. Vicente Luque. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's the champ for a reason. And it all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camps.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. Anthony Johnson steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for your main event introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Vicente the Silent Assassin Luque. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Anthony Rumble Johnson.
Third party Mark Goddard will handle the action for this one.
Let's go to work, come on.
The silent assassin Vicente Luque getting ready for the start of this round. His style is anything but silent. Outstanding mix of knockouts and submissions. He likes to strike. He said as much midweek. He believes this matchup will be favorable for him in terms of the striking. Can always lean on that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game if need be, but Luque ready to kickbox under the lights tonight. Reports are Luque had an outstanding training camp, locked in like never before. Good takedown defense. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters. All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Pretty nice shot there, but kind of bounced right off.
Bounce right off. He does a great job of staying in motion,
nice.
So that he never takes anything clean.
Well, that's exactly what he wanted. Nicely done as he gets the takedown here early in the round.
I mean, very early in round one, he gets to position A. That was a slick transition.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Trying to pass here, nothing doing.
Oh, great urgency early in this one to reverse position, and now we'll see what he can do with it.
That top position now, great job just recognizing that he was in trouble, using his opponent's momentum to reverse the position, and now he's in a dominant position.
Johnson's right back to the full mount here. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Oh, he gave up the back now, DC. Not good. Johnson's really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Oh, he likes this position, half guard. Johnson's looking dangerous here. He's got full mount. Making all these shots count. All right, late round one action here, and the God... next.
Excellent job last round. Really liked your ground control. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big take.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Good.
All right, here we go with round two. Straight to the body by Luque. Oh, beautiful block there again. Guard is always where it needs to be.
He's smart, right? It's conventional, and he doesn't leave a lot of openings, but it allows for him to be so defensively responsible.
Man, his counter-striking game is on point. There it is again.
I mean, he can just time it so well. This guy has a knack for landing those counter shots. He is throwing his entire hip into these body shots.
Oh, that's a nice lead hook by the fighter there. It really doesn't need the jab to set it up.
I mean, there's no wind-up. He doesn't really show that he's coming. Everything is on point. This guy is really, really good.
Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there.
Oh!
Big right hand there.
You got to find a way to kind of go forward, earn some respect, let your opponent know that if he keeps walking you down, doesn't matter how much you tuck the chin, you're going to get cracked.
All right, now we'll see what happens on the ground. High-level takedown by him, though, to get it.
Now let's see what he can do with it.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Attacking armbar. What a tight armbar. This has got to be the end of the fight. This fight is over.
Whoa! Submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Posture's up. Johnson's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Oh, gonna land right there to start a blow in the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It Absolutely perfect, John.
Oh, there's a new world order and the undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
This dude is a savage. We have seen him time and time again have these massive performances, and now he is the world champion.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Vicente, the Silent Assassin, Luque.
So there he is, the newly minted UFC welterweight champion. You had to look far and wide for people who were picking him in this spot tonight. As Dominic Cruz said, when you became the double champ,